So Ross, coming into the game, Ebbsfleet league leaders, won 9 out of 9 games played. From the outside looking in, you probably think we're happy with a point. I suppose we probably are based on that, but are you disappointed not to win that game?
Slightly. I would say it was a real solid performance from both teams, and if you enjoyed watching playing football and passing and moving and being expansive and good combination played, and that was the game tonight to go and watch. So I think overall, we'd obviously take a point, playing against a very good team who haven't dropped any points yet. So to take some points away from Ebbsfleet is brilliant. But yeah, we had a real good opportunity at the end with Clydie to maybe snatch a goal and make it 2-1. But I think the overall feel for it is we were very good in possession, so were they. We were very good defensively, so were they. And the game was quite open at times though, but I think overall, we'll take the point. But I think we might have just nicked it at the end to make it 2-1, but we can't be disappointed.
A really entertaining game as well. Just going on to our goal, Ollie Sanderson took it really well. Another goal for him after his goal at Salisbury.
Yeah.
I don't like to focus on individuals, but what are your thoughts on his performance there?
Brilliant. Yeah, he's a young boy. He's come in. He's got loads to learn, but he's applied himself really well in training and in games, and he's running. He's giving everything for the team, and I think tactically he's learning as well how we play and the demands of that sort of centre forward role and that middle forward. So yeah, he's got loads to learn, but that was a real good shift in performance from him. So he should be proud. But it wasn't just him; it was everyone. Everyone put a real shift in. We passed the ball really well. There was no hiding. Everything that we know we can do, and we've worked on in pre-season, and we're trying to develop every game and every session to keep on doing the right things and the basics well. I thought it was good, and I don't think we have any arguments over the scoreline. I just think that last moment fell to Clyde. Listen, in training he puts them away. Any other game he puts them away, and it was just a bit stuck under his feet, and that was it really. But overall, a real entertaining game. I really enjoyed watching this game as well from the side, and the players enjoyed it as well, so that's a big positive.
I was just going to say that about the fans really enjoyed it. Not just our fans, the Ebbsfleet fans as well. When it came to us in attack, everyone had the hearts in their mouths around me, getting up, but they had the same enthusiasm when, for example, Ben Dzinski came out of his box and claimed a high cross. It meant a lot to everyone here. Probably without the cards, usually there was high emotions.
Yeah.
Was that enjoyable for you on the sideline, or are you a bit more focused on
there's a few moments where obviously it's a bit frustrating watching some decisions and some counter attacks that we could have had, but they got pulled back, and trying to play quickly but not being allowed to. But it's part of the game, and we've come a long way. We've got so much more to come, and I think that the fans have been brilliant. They're supporting the boys. I think they're enjoying the way we're playing. It sounds like it. And the boys thrive off that as well. So it's important that we keep pleasing the fans and we keep working hard for them, because they're doing the business off the field to give us that boost. And we can definitely hear them, and the support has been brilliant. So we'll try and keep performing on the pitch and making it entertaining and trying to win games of football and play in the right manner. But the fans have been brilliant, and it's something that we need to appreciate.
As always, whether the fans are happy or a bit frustrated not winning the game, on to the next one. FA Cup, massive competition for any non-league team. I think it's the furthest Plymouth Parkway have ever got in the competition. They're going to be no mean feat. They beat Salisbury tonight, who we faced in the last round.
Yep.
What are your thoughts going into that one?
Salisbury are a very good team. So if they're putting up a stiff competition against them, we know it's going to be a tough game, and we will address it as we did for tonight. Like a league fixture, it doesn't matter what level any team plays at. We've got to do the work, and the boys understand that. The boys listen and they take it on board, and we've come a long way in terms of preparing the boys off the pitch for fixtures and for games, and just trying to be the best prepared we can. And the performances have been really good. Results, they'll come. But if anyone knows what we're doing here at Oxford City, it's pleasing times, and we've got to address that game as we did any other game. So it's going to be a tough game. So we've got to really prepare physically and look after ourselves now until the next game, and hopefully we'll put in another good performance.
For you as a player and a manager, you've kind of been involved at both ends of the spectrum in the FA Cup. You played at Stamford Bridge and knockout tournament for Watford. We've also been part of some special moments here as well. For example, beating Northampton, being involved in those teams. How important is it for us as a non-league team to try our best to get to that fourth qualifying round, taking one game as it comes? There's no point in in speculating over something like that. But how important is it that we win on Saturday by hook or by crook, whatever performance?
Yeah.
It's about winning, is it?
Yeah, and I think that obviously you want to perform well. You want to keep the performance going, and as a player, it's the same. The emotions were high when I played, and you've got to channel that. Doesn't matter what your opposition is. If it's a better opposition or a lower opposition, you got to treat the competition with respect. And there's going to be upsets. There's always been upsets. So we just got to make sure we're not on the wrong end of that. So again, the emotions are going to be high. Players want to go through and progress. The club want to progress, and it's important that it starts now. It won't start on the whistle. It starts now. The preparation is really important. It's really key, and they'll probably do their work on us, and that's fair. So we've got to be prepared and ready to go again and put a big shift in.
Great stuff. Thanks for your time, Ross.
Cheers.